Terence Crawford has 6 ways he can win it. And my money will go on the man who has 6 ways to win it.
I think Crawford's going to get the job done. I am officially picking Crawford to win this fight.
Breaking news. Roy Jones Jr. has officially teamed up with Terence, but Crawford for his massive showdown with Canelo Alvarez. The boxing world is buzzing. This isn't just another corner change. It's a move that could flip the script and has fans rethinking everything about this mega. Jones, a legend who ruled divisions all the way up to heavyweight, is now stepping in as Crawford's mentor for the biggest test of his career. And he's not buying the critics' favorite talking point, size. Instead, Jones boldly said Crawford has 6 different ways to win, while Canelo only has 1. Coming from someone who's beaten the odds himself, that's a statement worth paying attention to.
Fight that he can fight, the only correct fight that he can fight, he does have a chance, and I think he could be victorious. If he doesn't fight the one way that he can only fight to win it, Terence Crawford has 6 ways he can win it. And my money will go on the man who has 6 ways to win it.
So, the big question is, could this new alliance be the X factor Crawford needs to topple Mexico's biggest boxing star? Or will it be another case where the hype fades once the bright Las Vegas lights come on?
Come on! Yeah, get it! 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 Get it! Come on! Yeah, move out the way! 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 Yeah!
On paper, this pairing feels almost unreal. Terence Crawford, still undefeated and regarded as the pound-for-pound king, is jumping up weight classes to face one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. And now in his corner stands Roy Jones Jr., a man who built his own legend by climbing through divisions and making bigger fighters look ordinary. Jones isn't just talking in cliches either. He openly admits he respects both men, but his support leans toward Crawford.
I don't think Terence did with much of anything, because Terence did like I did as a heavyweight. He bulked up to the weight. He been dealing with super middles and light heavyweights in training. If you can deal with them in training, you can deal with them in the fight. So the weight should not even be an issue.
Bud stays hungry. I'm not sure if Canelo still is. Those words cut deep because hunger often separates champions from legends. That subtle question mark over Canelo's drive has already set the boxing community on fire. Jones is basically saying Crawford's obsession with proving himself could give him the mental edge. And from a fighter who's seen it all, that opinion matters. Of course, the size gap is the elephant in the room. Critics argue Crawford can't handle a true super middleweight like Canelo, but Jones shrugs that off, reminding everyone that Crawford has always exceeded expectations, moving up in weight and making elite opponents look average.
Крофорд, у Крофта есть высокий IQ, и обоих стойках он может боксировать, он можно давить и бегать, и даже ближний бой тоже может. Поэтому мне тоже интересно, если он не набирает лишний вес, может тоже выиграть это. Есть шанс.
The same fighter Crawford beat last year called it a 50-50 fight. His warning, if Crawford bulks up too much and loses speed, Canelo could end things quickly. And he's not alone. Plenty of analysts agree that putting on the wrong kind of size could backfire badly, especially in a fight where movement and timing mean more than raw strength.
It is still 50-50, but obviously...
he says that till he goes to Canelo.
I'm obviously going to say that this is a 60-40 fight, and I have Crawford winning this fight. Crawford's going to win this fight doing something that nobody's done to Canelo.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. And it didn't take me going to camp to know this.
Okay. Perfect.
This is me knowing Crawford.
Okay.
And also me knowing, like, you know, hey, in order to beat Canelo, you just got to be different. You got to do something.
But former champ Sean Porter, who's trained alongside Crawford, completely disagrees. He points to Crawford's incredible leg strength built from brutal altitude workouts in Colorado Springs. Porter believes those legs will be Crawford's secret weapon against Canelo's constant pressure. So, while the size debate continues, both sides are making strong arguments, keeping fans more divided than ever.
That's because I'm African. You should be able to do that.
Make no mistake, this fight is about far more than money for Terence Crawford. Already 41-0 and a two-time undisputed champion in two different divisions, he's chasing history, looking to cement greatness across 4 weight classes, capped off by taking down Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, meanwhile, knows pressure better than anyone. With 63 wins, only 2 defeats, and titles across multiple divisions, he remains Mexico's most celebrated fighter. But the questions keep coming. Is he slowing down? Is he still as sharp as before? His recent victories were solid, but not spectacular. Against Crawford, solid might not be enough. Both men are coming off wins that raised more questions than answers. For Canelo, it's his hunger. For Crawford, it's whether his body can carry the extra weight. At its heart, this fight isn't just about belts. It's about proving who still has more left in the tank.
So I don't see how Crawford could hurt Canelo, because Canelo's been in there with Kovalev. He's been in there with Bivol. You know what I'm saying? He's been in there with big punchers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can a guy that's really a 47-pounder, even though he's up in weight, I don't see how he can hurt Canelo.
And there's the clash of styles. Former contender Gabe Rosado stirred things up when he claimed Canelo's hands are quicker than Crawford's and that Crawford doesn't fight much on his toes. That shocked a lot of fans, and for good reason. Crawford's early career was full of slick movement, sharp angles, and precise countering against fighters like Victor Postal and Brady's Prescott. He's always shown he can fight while moving as well as press.
You know what I'm saying? It just feels complete, because your body is different to absorbing a bigger blow. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, when I spar the guys in the lower weight classes and they hit me, bro, it's like, no disrespect, but it just feels like you get hit with a pillow. It's just different. It could be a murderous puncher at 147, but if I'm walking around 185 and I'm a solid guy and I'm used to fighting guys, you know, with a different kind of power, and I spar a guy that's a welterweight, it feels like a pillow.
But Rosado's comments highlight the core of this matchup. Canelo thrives on timing accuracy and wearing opponents down. Crawford thrives on unpredictability. Roy Jones Jr. summed it up best: Canelo has one way to win. Crawford has 6. That could be the difference. Yes, if Canelo fights the perfect fight, he can win. But perfection is rare, especially against someone who can change styles, adjust pace, and adapt in the moment.
If Canelo fights the absolute correct fight that he can fight, the only correct fight that he can fight, he does have a chance, and I think he could be victorious. If he doesn't fight the one way that he can only fight to win it, Terence Crawford has 6 ways he can win it.
Crawford doesn't walk in with just one game plan, he brings several. And that's the puzzle Canelo must solve. Fans know championship fights are often decided in training camp before the bell even rings. Right now, both camps are just as intriguing as the fight itself. Crawford has gone all in with his preparation. He's even been seen shadowboxing in the freezing Colorado mountains, braving strong winds and thin air at near...
Number 1 fighter in the world.
What's your name?
Pound for pound, Terence Crawford. He going for 42-0.
Where's he from?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Height and weight.
You understand?
Who's he going against? Let's take him
Canelo
down.
Alvarez, Canelo.
Oh my God, he's
Canelo.
serious, bro. Good luck.
You heard?
You're the man.
You heard?
That type of training isn't for show. It's for building lungs, power in his legs, and unshakable endurance, so that at normal altitude, he feels unstoppable. People in his camp say Crawford looks sharp, lean, and explosive, with legs like tree trunks from endless sprints uphill. But Canelo is no stranger to pushing his body either. Fans have seen him dive into freezing ice baths, battle through punishing sparring sessions in Mexico's heat, and adjust his training over the years to stay sharp despite a long career.
Desde muy temprano hay que salirnos de nuestra zona de comodidad para empezar el día al 100%.
While Crawford is testing himself against the mountains, Canelo is emphasizing discipline, recovery, and experience. Two different approaches, one goal, arriving on fight night in the best condition possible. It's like a mirror image. One climbs mountains, the other plunges into ice. Two extremes, one ring. And if you want proof of how big this fight is, look at who's lining up for front row seats. Saudi promoter Turki Al-Sheikh, famous for hosting global icons, has personally invited Denzel Washington. Yes, that Denzel. And the star power doesn't stop there. Social media is overflowing with predictions from fighters, experts, and fans worldwide. 15. Amir Khan, who shared the ring with both men, kept it real. Canelo might be stronger, but Crawford is harder to hit, trickier, and far less predictable.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well, that he might do really well in there. So look, Canelo's strong and is easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. And you can see the strength.
Meanwhile, British fighter John Ryder, who knows exactly what it's like to face Canelo, believes size could be the deciding factor. He admits Crawford's skill is unmatched, but warns the weight difference might be too much, just as it has been for others. And that's what makes this matchup so special. The world is divided. Some think Crawford's skill and adaptability will shock everyone. Others insist Canelo's power and comfort at 168 pounds will be too much to overcome. But beyond the hype, training, and celebrity spotlight, the truth is simple. This fight could reshape boxing history. If Crawford wins, it won't just be an upset, it'll be the upset. A man climbing 3 divisions to beat one of the sport's most decorated champions. That would put him among the all-time greats, make him the undisputed pound-for-pound #1, and silence every critic. But if Canelo wins, the story flips. He'd prove again that even the most skilled challengers can't touch him at super middleweight. Those who questioned his hunger or said he was slipping would be proven wrong. A dominant victory would restore his aura, solidify his legacy, and remind the world why he's been boxing's biggest name for more than a decade.
You hear when he says, make a good fight for the people, Terence. He's saying he hopes you don't run. And Turki has a knockout bonus in this fight. And there seems to be something out there like the way for you to win this fight is to move. Is that true?
Listen. Turki, you need to put a smaller ring in the...
And standing right in the middle of it all is Roy Jones Jr. If Crawford does the impossible, credit will go to Jones. His knowledge of moving up in weight, his sharp eye for strategy, and his confidence in Crawford could be seen as the difference maker. This isn't just Crawford versus Canelo. It's Crawford and Jones against one of boxing's modern greats. That storyline alone could shape how history remembers this fight. In the end, Roy Jones Jr. says Terence Crawford has 6 ways to win, while Canelo Alvarez has 1. But here's the thing, sometimes 1 is enough. On September 13th in Las Vegas, we'll find out if Crawford's versatility can beat Canelo's power. We'll see if hunger, creativity, and strategy can overcome size, strength, and experience. And maybe most importantly, we'll see if this shocking partnership between a hungry champion and a legendary mentor was destiny. So, I'll ask you, who has the edge? Crawford chasing history or Canelo guarding his throne? Drop your thoughts below, because this is one fight people will be debating long after the final bell.
Performance bonus that night is going to be over 6 figures. We're still talking about it. So, yeah, it's going to be a big number. Whoever wins the performance bonus of the night that night.